Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again. It's 3, 2, 1 you're on. The game show you can play with one hand. Hands up those that can't do that yet. Come on, hands up. Who can't do that? Oh, all of you. Well, keep them up while you've got your hands up there. Try doing it. Go on, because they're all doing this, you know. That's it. Not doing it right, but they're all doing it. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I was in a traffic jam the other day, and a policeman recognised me, and he went... I went down to the supermarket, bought a packet of fish fingers, got them home, opened them up, 3 of them went... And I'm walking down the corridor, and I saw the Stars on Sunday rehearsing. Robert Dougal was there going, 3, 2, 1. Just a moment, George. Hey.
Mr. Rogers, sorry, Mr. Rogers, but the thing about searching for clues has gone right to Dusty's head. Now he's trying to find out why he's been rejected every week.
That's why he's dressed up like that, is it?
Yeah.
OK, George, take him away, look after him. We'll see him a bit later on in the show. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, our questions are always chosen before the show by our contestants. Their answers will be checked by our adjudicator, but if they make any mistakes, that's when they trigger the tongues of our tricky trio. That's Chris Emmett, Mike Newman, and Debbie Arnold. Now then, come along with me. Our quintet of cute is the gentle sex with our very special people who want to make your acquaintance, our contestants. Gail? Gail, I've got to do this every week now. Oh. Well, I enjoyed the switch. Thank you very much, Gail. Now, it's Murray, yes, our first couple.
Right. This is the 3rd time company director Terry Pearson and his wife Jenny have been in the quiz, and they are very grateful to the people in Helzoen who look after the children every week. Also, I have been told that Terry and Jenny have begun to spend some of the quiz winnings.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's nice to have you here. Will you take the 2nd and 3rd round questions? Thank you, Murray. How much have you won in all, you two? It's
1,440.
1,440? That's in, what, 2 weeks, is it? This is your 3rd week.
Yes.
And what have you started to buy with your stuff on your own?
Oh, really gone to town. I've bought 20 foot of plastic guttering and a drain pipe. And what did you buy?
And I bought a potty.
Oh, really? It's that kind of house you've got,
Yes.
is it? Oh, really? Well, I'm sure that's going to come in useful. Well, it's lovely to have the two of you back. It really is. You've still got some of the money left, of course.
Yes, just a little.
I'm sure you're going to add to that tonight. Everybody does on this show. This is the easy round of questioning, of course. They play for £1. Keep them crossed, that's right. Play for £1 for each correct answer in the 1st round. The questions get difficult as the 2nd and 3rd round comes along. We do like them to answer alternately. Of course, that's Jenny first, Terry 2nd, and so on. And, of course, whatever you win at the end of the 1st round, you're playing for each correct answer. 2nd round, likewise the 3rd. We stop them if they make a mistake, repeat an answer, or if the time runs out. Now, there are many answers to these questions. We need 10 in 30 seconds, all right? So good luck to the two of you. Your first question for £1. We want furniture which is made purely for sitting on. We want the names which denote their use, not the names which denote the material they're made of or involving the designer's name, all right? So furniture for sitting on, and as a Chesterfield is a type of sofa, we'll start you with sofa.
Sofa.
Stool.
Chaise longue.
Chair.
Ottoman.
Settee.
Love seat.
Lounger.
Couch.
And now for someone with a very original seat. He sits in the cabinet.
Hello. You know, we in the public sector are doing our bit to speed up productivity. British Rail now have a train that travels at 500 miles an hour. So with a bit of luck, you're going to get there before the fares go up again.
That's true. Gail, how well did they do?
Well, Terry and Jenny have scored 9.
Scored 9. Time out and scored 9, which is a very good score to go into the next round. That's what you're playing for next time. Well done. Sorry, Jenny. OK. Can I have the questions? Thank you very much. Now the nanny, who are our second couple tonight?
This is Errol and Lynn Roberts from Skelmersdale in Lancashire. Errol trains people for general management. He also rides horses, plays squash and paints. Lynn looks after their 2 sons, is a part-time cashier, a keen sportswoman, and she once entered a beauty competition.
Really? There you go. 2nd and 3rd round questions. Thank you very much indeed. Well, Lynn, Errol, lovely to have the two of you here. So there you are. That's your hobbies, eh? Riding horses, squash and painting?
Yes.
What's the favourite out of those 3?
Well, the more I do most is painting.
Really? What sort of painting do you do then, Errol?
Portraits.
Just portraits. I went to a painter's party actually last week, and we played pin the ear on Van Gogh. Lynn, now what about you? You're a part-time cashier, and you, a keen sportswoman, once entered a beauty competition. How was that? Was that good? Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yes?
It was quite funny, really. I fell through the stage.
You fell through the stage? What do you mean? How did you fall through the stage?
I just put my foot on a plank and it came up and shot up and I went down.
Where did you come? I won't ask. Bottom, right? Lovely. It was nice to have the two of you here. You know how the game goes now. Answer alternately, playing for £1, and good luck to the two of you. This is your question. We want organised games played in this country in which a ball is used. All right? So games in which a ball is used. So I'll start you with golf.
Golf.
Hockey.
Squash.
Rugby.
Netball.
Baseball.
Table tennis ball.
Hang on a minute. Actually, the first football match I ever played, you know, the captain said to me, now listen, I want you to mark the centre forward. So I did. I bit him.
Like that. Like that. Jenny, how well did they do?
Lynn and Errol have scored 7.
Scored 7. Very good. That's not a bad score for the first round. There were a few more you could have named, like cricket, ten-pin bowling, crown green bowls, croquet. But nevertheless, you've got £7 for each correct answer next time. Remember that. Well done. Thank you, Gail. And Patsy, our third couple tonight.
Yes, so Bill Bowers and his wife, Pauline, who come from Cramlington in Northumberland. Pauline looks after their 2 children and works as a medical receptionist. Bill once got a job as an airline steward, then found he didn't like flying. Now he's got his feet on the ground and sells beer.
Oh, that's the place to be with beer, right? Great, OK, there's the second and third round questions. Thanks very much indeed. How about that then, Bill? You wanted to become a, what, was it a pilot or were you just...
No, just a steward.
Yes, and did you in fact do the job? You actually got into the air?
Well, I was in the hotel trade at the time, and it was just one of those things. I wrote away after the job, and I got the interview, and then when I got the job, I said, well, I hate flying, and that was it.
But you actually did fly, did you, or did you not?
No, I still fly now, like, but I'm still terrified.
Really?
Yeah.
You're back selling a lot of that, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
We can't mention all, but we'll drink to that a bit later on, eh? OK, and Pauline, what about you work as a medical receptionist, that's a doctor?
Yes.
Doctor's a receptionist?
It's a group of doctors.
Yes?
Yeah.
We'll sit here and we'll call you in a minute.
Right.
Good. And you're from up there in Geordie land, yes?
That's it.
I can speak a bit of Geordie, why I, and when the boat comes in, and it was real boat. That's about all I can say. Anyway, good luck to you two for £1. We want pets which are commonly kept in this country, which have fur or hair or feathers. We do not want individual breeds, but just the type of animal, all right? So pets which have fur or hair or feathers, and we'll start with dog.
Dog.
Budgie.
Cat.
Canary.
Gerbil.
Parrot.
Guinea pig.
Peacock.
Mouse.
Rat.
Well done indeed. Yes, you got a maximum there, and a maximum in the quickest time our questions have ever been answered. You got 11 seconds you took to get 10 answers. That's very good. So at the end of the first round, what do we have? Couple number 2 on £7. Couple number 1 on £9, but in the lead at the moment, couple number 3 on £10. Yes, well done. All right, Mary. Thank you. Now then, it's Jenny and Terry. Last week's winners here on £9, which is still a pretty good score. This is your second question here. We want the names given to stringed musical instruments of the past and present. There are several kinds of electric guitars, but we will accept just the one name, electric guitar. All right? So, stringed musical instruments, and we'll start with electric guitar.
Electric guitar.
Viola.
Violin.
Balalaika.
Cello.
Harp.
Double bass.
Piano.
Harpsichord.
Acoustic guitar.
Well done indeed. Yes, you scored a maximum there. Very good. You said piano, and a lot of people might be bothered by that, but of course it has strings and they're hit with hammers, but you've scored a maximum, which means £90 you're playing for in the next round. Well done. Now then, Errol and Lynn here on £7 for each correct answer this time. Now then, your second question is, we want the names given to coins used in this country at any time before decimalization, all right? If the name is still used, we will accept it. So coins used before decimalization. Now, there is a new penny now, and there was an old penny, and that's the one we're going to start you with, penny.
Penny.
Florin.
Halfpenny.
Threepenny bit.
2 shillings.
You know, you don't need money to be happy. I saw a book yesterday called How to Be Happy Without Money. It was 35 quid.
Like that. Like it. Gail? How well did they do?
Well, Errol and Lynn have scored 4.
Scored 4, I'm afraid, Errol and Lynn, because there was a repeat of 2 shillings of florin, OK? There were a few more you could have said, like sixpence, shilling, half sovereign, sovereign, crown. Nevertheless, you've got £28. That's what you pay for it. Next time. Thank you, Patsy. And there's Bill and Pauline here on a maximum. Your second set of questions. Good luck to you. What have we got for you? We want the names assumed by monarchs of England since 1066. This, of course, includes the monarchs since 1603, which have been monarchs of England and Scotland. We will only accept each name once if, like Edward, it was used by 8 kings, and in any order. All right? So names used by monarchs of England, and we'll start with Edward.
Edward.
George.
Elizabeth.
Victoria.
Charles.
William.
Richard.
Mary.
Hey, Debbie, have you got a gag about kings?
Yes, I have, actually. There was this king, Motabu, who lived in Africa, and he lived in a beautiful straw hut. And in this hut, he had his jewels and everything, and a beautiful throne. And then one day, an arrow came, pierced the top of the roof, and the straw hut fell down.
Well, what does that prove?
People in grass houses shouldn't stow thrones.
That joke couldn't have gone better if Marcel Marceau had told it. Anyway, how well did they do, Jenny?
Pauline and Bill have scored 8.
8? There you are. Pretty good, 8. So what do we have here at the end of the second round? We've got couple number 2 on £28, couple number 3 on £80, but in the lead at the moment, last week's winner's on £90. Yes. Thank you, Murray. Right. All right, it's hotting up now, isn't it?
It is.
Good luck to the two of you. £90 for each correct answer in the most difficult round of questioning. This question is about mammals that live in the sea. We want the names for the large groupings of sea mammals, all right? So names of sea mammals, although there are many species of whale, we only want it once. So that's the one we'll start you with, whale.
Whale.
Porpoise.
Dolphin.
Seal.
Turtle.
Waiter, this crab only has 1 claw.
Well, it's been in a fight.
Well, take it away and bring me the winner.
Okay, Gail, how well did they do?
Terry and Jenny only managed to get 4.
Only got 4, yes, because you did say turtle. That isn't a mammal, but nevertheless, 4 gives you £360. That's what you won this week. Thank you very much, Annie. Now then, is Errol and Lynn here on £28 for each correct answer in the last round. Your question is about cats. Not the domesticated cat, but all the wild cats. We want the names for the species. I can't say that. The names for the species. The original English names will do, all right? So names of wild cats, and as the name panther refers to a dark-coloured leopard, we'll start you with leopard.
Leopard.
Jaguar.
Lion.
Puma.
Don't know anymore. Zebra.
Now then, how does a cat get down the motorway?
I don't know. How does a cat get down the motorway?
Like that. Yeah. Like that. Okay, Jenny, how did they do?
Lynn and Errol have scored 4.
Scored 4 only because, of course, zebra was wrong. I mean, Errol was trying to give you something there. What was that, Errol?
Stripes.
Stripes for the tiger, yeah. Nevertheless, you could have said a few more, like a mountain cat, cheetah, ocelot, tiger cat, but you have scored 112 pounds. That's what you've got. Well done. Thank you, Patrick. Now then, Bill and Pauline are playing for £80 for each correct answer in the last round. Your question is about insects. We want the names of large groups, all right? So names of groups of insects, and we'll start you with butterflies.
Butterflies.
Moths.
Spider.
A mistake, of course, yes. You did say spiders, and they are, in fact, arachnids. You only got 2, which means the situation is at the end of the 3rd round. We have couple number 2 there on £112, couple number 3 on £160. But once again, last week's quiz winners on £360. Congratulations. 360. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, Jenny, you bought yourself a potty last week. You can buy the real thing this week.
I will do.
Right. Look forward to seeing you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in just a couple of moments. Don't go too far away. A lot more fun on 3, 2, 1. Remember that. See you then. Welcome back to part 2, ladies and gentlemen, as once again we say goodbye to our quiz winners. That's Jenny and Terry. They're going back with what? 360 pounds. To come back next week, you could win 1,000. We hope you do. Our remaining couples are standing just over here, preparing to observe all they can about our first scene, which, of course, is the observation test. Remember, we asked them 10 questions on it afterwards. Now, I've just been handed a note in the break here to say that Dusty Bin has disappeared. I hope he's not been stolen, but it's rather appropriate, in fact, if he has, because tonight's theme is crime. And we've enlisted the help of many well-known TV detectives. Although there's one fella coming up, you must look out for this man. He's a mixture of everyone's favourite cop. He wears a cowboy hat, dirty raincoat, sucks a lollipop and sits in a wheelchair. He's called Macalum backside. Anyway, right now, come along and meet the first of our crime fighters as they gather in the foyer of the Orient Express Hotel.
Thank you. Page, take Mr. and Mrs. Courtney to room 603, the honeymoon suite. You'll send your breakfast up on Wednesday, sir.
Good evening, good evening.
No,
my name is Sherlock Holmes.
Sir, over here.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. You'll have to excuse the Irish accent. I'm in disguise. I believe Dr. Watson and my housekeeper are waiting for me in the Edwardian suite. I'm sorry I kept you two waiting.
Exactly 12.5 minutes, Holmes.
And your laundry's on the boil at home, Holmes. If we're not home soon, your long jaws are going to be shrunk right down to your jockey shorts.
We are here, Mrs. Hudson, to try and find the missing dustbin. Already I know it's been here in this very room. On this carpet are traces of a microorganism which is alien to the atmosphere in this room. Also, if you notice this picture here, the gold chain worn by the man in that picture has started to tarnish. I learned all this at school, you know.
Amazing, Holmes. What school was that?
Elementary, my dear Watson. Or should I say, Moriarty! What? You can't fool me with that disguise? Where have you hidden the dustbin?
You'll never get it, Holmes. But what you will get is a deadly shot of hydrochloric acid from this cunningly disguised hypodermic shotgun. Ha!
And ha again! It makes no difference to me. I'm wearing a special protective vest that's filled up with a special substance called through which no acid can penetrate.
We'll see about that.
Ha!
Mr. Holmes, there's something I must tell you. Your protective vest in the laundry at home being boiled.
Mrs. Hudson!
Yes, Mr. Holmes!
You're fired!
Okay. All right, folks, will you come round here? Just come round right this side of the table. That's fine. Now, fellas, here in front of you, of course, there are 10 questions on that last scene. Now, while you're answering those questions, ladies, if you'd like to come over here with me, would you? Over here to the table. That's right. One of you both of you, in fact, go around each side of the table. That's it, because this game is called Flower Power. Here you can see we have some daisies. We want you to take the daisies over there, put them on the little through the little holes, but the way you've got to get over there is with these cut-down stilts, tin cans. I'm sure you played this as a kid. Whether I can do it is another thing. I can get this far. It's pretty good. When you hold that, I'll hold it there. You'll do better than me. Put the daisy in the hole there, and when you get the daisy through, make sure the string is through, because you've got to pull that string and explode the daisy, all right? Now, get as many in there as you can, because each one will score a point for you. Good luck to you. Everything clear about that? Fine. Now, there will be 3 whistles in this game. On the first whistle, you start. On the second whistle, you change places with your partner. And on the third whistle, you stop, come back here to the table. We'll add up the scores, and of course, the winner will go through to take it or leave it, the big prizes. And if you want to play along at home, watch the bottom of the screen. These questions will be coming up. George is here with a whistle. We're all set. Okay, good luck. 3, 2, 1. Partners, come on, fellas, get over there. Get those daisies exploded. Ladies, you answer those questions. That's it. All right, fellas, just drop what you're doing. Come back here to the table. Let's add up the scores. Thank you, George, and see how well everybody did. Now then, first question was, what were the words on the suitcase? Well, that was just married. Did you get that? Good. Number 2, what was the name of the honeymoon couple? That was Courtney. Good. Number 3, room number of the honeymoon suite. That was 603. How'd you get on? Good. Number 4, what day was breakfast? That was a Wednesday. Number 5, what was Dr. Watson waiting? Where was Dr. Watson waiting? In the Edwardian room or the Edwardian suite? Fine, that's okay. Number 6, what was Dr. Watson's hat? It was a bowler. What do you have? Deerstalker? No, deerstalker, no way. Number 7, how late was Holmes? He was 12.5 minutes late. Good. 8, what did Holmes cut? The carpet. Good. Number 9, what was tarnished? A gold chain. And number 10, the last question, what school did Holmes go to? Elementary. Oh, my dear Watson, nobody got that. So it all, how did you do there? You got 6, you got 8, so it depends on those daisies being exploded. How did your couple do, Gail?
My couple scored 2.
2, they scored, so 2 and 6, that is 8. How about your couple, Marie?
And my couple scored 2.
2 and 8, that's 10, so congratulations, you're the winners. Going through to take it or leave it. Well done. Congratulations. Lovely. Well, Errol and Lynn. Nobody loses here, you know that. Errol and Lynn, it's been lovely having you on the show.
£112.
£112 from the quiz, that's yours to take home, of course. And there's your silver photo frame. The photograph will be in the post to you. Look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye, Lynn. Thanks so much, Errol. Good luck. Thanks for coming. Lovely. Wow. Paulie. What did they win in the quiz, George? £160 you won. Would you like to take that now, or will you let George look after it? George, they do trust us so much. Well done. Okay, Pauline, come round this side of Ted's treasure table. Bill, if you'd like to go around that side, you come here, sweetheart. That's fine. Stand just there, because this is where the big prizes are, of course. We want you to work out the clues associated with the prizes in our scenes. Remember, there are 6 of these. You've already watched 1. And there are 6 prizes, 5 super ones, including the car, plus, of course, the booby prize, Dusty Bin. You don't take him if you win him. You just take a brand new dustbin. He represents the dustbin. Now then, at the end of each sketch, a character will come over here and leave a MacGuffin. Now, you know that's what we call the object they leave. That may or may not be a clue. It could be a red herring, but they will read you a rhyme, which will definitely be a clue. When you have 3 MacGuffins on the table, I'll ask you to reject 1. When you've rejected 5 in all, the 1 remaining will determine the prize you take home with you tonight. And here from the last scene, we have, what's your name?
Hello, yes.
Your
My name is Mike Newman. How are you?
Mike,
Listen,
what are you leaving for the
listen,
MacGuffin?
how are you? Lovely. I'm leaving this magnifying glass here. That's the MacGuffin.
And now, you have a rhyme as well?
I have a rhyme, yes. Here we go. Listen to this now. We'd like all good homes to have one in one of its colourful guises. The ones in my street aren't nearly so neat as this one of our special prizes. Ta-da!
There you go. Thank you very much indeed, Sherlock Holmes.
See you,
we'll see you in a bit,
Take
Mike.
care.
Okay. There we are. Well, any ideas yet? No ideas yet. Well, just put that to the back of your mind. Keep thinking. We'll have another scene. You know, Britain, of course, has become the centre of world crime. It's true. More shoplifters come here than anywhere else. And I wonder whether our next detective will have any luck.
Chief Ironside, I got your call to the commissioner.
Oh, thanks. Get yourselves a drink. I'm in the chair. Hello, Commissioner. I traced the murder to his apartment, but when I got there, he was already dead. Yes, of course I'm sure he was dead. There was a Des O'Connor record playing on the phonograph. If he was still alive, he'd have switched it off. What's that, Commissioner? You're taking me off homicide and assigning me to what? Chasing a dustbin? Well, I don't mind telling you, Commissioner, I'm hurt. I'm deep down hurt. No, not because you're taking me off the homicide case, and not because you got me chasing a dustbin. I'm just hurt. Goodbye, Commissioner. Damn.
What's the matter, Chief? What's gotten you so hurt?
This drawing pin. Some idiots left it on my chair.
You save your tires, Chief. I do the MacGuffin for you.
Thank you.
Oh. That hurt, Norman. So that's what you're leaving to the MacGuffin, is it?
It's your MacGuffin.
That's the MacGuffin. There's a drawing pin. And do you have a rhyme for these?
I have a rhyme, yes. Ironside's a man who's on the move. His problem can't be cured. But like that top of the cops, when this stops, you can rest assured.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, Norman.
Good luck.
Thank you. How about it, Bill? Pauline, any ideas yet?
Not a thing.
Not at all? No. Just keep ticking away, keep thinking about it. We'll have one more scene, then you'll have to make up your mind to reject one of them. Right, our next scene involves a typical British bobby. And I've been asked to point out that all the characters are true. Only the names of the authors have been changed to protect the guilty.
Here we go, boy. Here we go, boy. Easy, boy. Easy, boy. Easy, boy. Heel, 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 heel. Stand, stand, stand. Don't move now. Now then, we're having an identity parade to try and find out this dustbin stealer. So I think now, can you come out here, please? Can you stand there? Thank you. I think I'll change you around now. It's a bit obvious, I think. Perhaps you change places with him. That's quite nice. Can you go down that end quickly, down that end? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Excellent. Now then, we have a lady coming in now to pick out the dustbin stealer. Now, madam, can you step this way, please? Oh.
Can I say it? Hello, Bobby. Here, you can frisk me anytime you like.
Now, madam, I want you to pick out a man.
You do nicely. I like them big and strong.
Not me, madam, not me. One of these men here.
Oh, well, it's very difficult, isn't it? I mean, they all look so alike. It was him.
Ah, him.
I'm ready. I'll go to court and swear it was him.
No, she's lying. She is lying. She's
No,
lying.
no.
She's lying.
Would I lie about my future bridegroom?
Future bridegroom? I've never seen you before in my life. Why should you want to marry me?
Because a wife can't testify against her husband. Here, I got my last 3 husbands at these identity parades. Come on, lover boy. We might just get the registry office before it closes. We might.
Lovely Patty.
Hello, Ted. Hello.
How are you, Patty? Oh.
Yeah, you know that man I was in that sketch with?
Yeah.
Well, he tried to come it with me.
Well, why didn't you call for help?
He didn't need none.
Hey, Patty, it's lovely to have you here. It really is.
It's nice to be here.
And congratulations on that lovely hit series you're coming back with again next year.
Thank you. Yes, we're coming back early in the new year.
Yes, you're only young twice.
Yes, I can hear my friend Peggy Mount. breathing down my neck with that great voice. Sissy, who ain't coming from? I think I'm very lucky, Ted. On Wednesday I was here with Harry Seacombe, and tonight I've got you.
See, 1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. Lovely to have you here, Paddy. And
Lovely to be here.
What are you
Oh,
going to
you
leave?
want
It's a
my
MacGuffin.
hat,
Oh, your hat?
Yes.
That's going to be the MacGuffin?
Yes.
And do you have a rhyme to read for Pauline and Bill here?
Though ladies' tennis is my favourite sport, this prize appeals more to my sense. They're very good looking, but I'd get a booking if I didn't have a licence. I don't know what it means.
Neither do we, do we?
Clue.
No idea, Pauline, Bill?
Not a clue.
Anyway, Paddy,
Leave it
thank
with
you.
you.
Leave
Love
it
you,
if you
leave
would.
you.
And those are for you here. Would you take that?
Bless you.
God bless.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to you. Thank you, Paddy. Well, here we are. What do you think, Paul? Pauline? Bill?
The drawing pin.
Can we hear the drawing pin again?
Yes, you can hear the drawing pin again, yes. It said, Ironside's a man who's on the move, his problem can't be cured, but like that top of the copse, when this stops, you can rest assured. So,
We'll reject that one.
yes? Oh, that's nice and quick. You made up your mind about that. Any idea what it is?
No idea.
No, all right then. You're rejecting the drawing pin from Ironside, so let's see what it was. Ironside was a man who's on the move, his problem can't be cured, but like that top of the copse, when this stops, you can rest assured. Well, we know Ironside is confined to a wheelchair, and when he goes out, he travels in a specially fitted motor caravan. Well, the prize in this case isn't a motor, but a caravan in which you could certainly have rest assured you have rejected a caravan. Look at this caravan with a clever difference. It's the easiest one yet for travelling about. It starts off in a small way and unfolds into this magnificent mobile home. Look at that. Isn't that terrific, Bill?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, they're all saying, oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? It is indeed lovely. Terrific. How do you feel about that?
Well, not so bad, actually, because we bought one in the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. One each wouldn't have been a bad thought. It's a terrific caravan. I've never seen one like that come up that quickly of you. Magnificent. Nevertheless, it has been rejected. It's got to go. We're going just for a couple of minutes. See you then on 3, 2, 1. Don't go too far away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3, where Pauline and Bill from Northumberland have just rejected a caravan. But you've got one already, you tell me, Bill, eh? Don't feel so bad about it, right? There'll be 4 MacGuffins to reject before you take home the prize that's associated with the one that's left, because our next scene involves a lady crime fighter. Now, there's been a few of late. There's been the Bionic Woman, Purdy of the Avengers, Charlie's Angels. Do you like Charlie's Angels?
Very much.
I'll tell you what, one fella can get those 3 birds to do what they do for him. He's no Charlie. Anyway, we're going to have the latest crime buster, and I mean buster. It's Wonder Woman.
Hey, what's all the excitement? What's going on here?
Superman was chasing the dustbin thief, and the thief cut the wire of the lift, and Superman was knocked out. And if he's not out of there in 15 seconds, he'll suffocate. This is a job for Wonder Woman. Only 6 seconds left.
8 was Wonder Woman.
3, 2, 1. Another second, and that would have been your lot. It was a near thing, Superman.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Just one thing. It's not Superman, it's Cooperman.
It's Wonder Woman.
I've got my bracelet for you, Ted.
The bracelet is the MacGuffin,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sorry.
and you also have a rhyme there for these lovely people?
I do.
Right. What does it say?
Get ready. You'll understand. I'm talking in English. It has parts of steel and parts of glass, and the running cost should be low. You can ride out a storm and still keep warm when you've got nowhere to go.
Uh-huh. Okay, Wonder Woman. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Is that
Bye-bye.
pow?
Wow. Right. Now then, Pauline, Bill, I can read you Sherlock Holmes' glass again or Paddy Coombs' hat. Which one would you like to hear?
The hat?
Whatever you think.
Yes, I think the hat.
You want to hear the
please.
hat from Paddy Coombs? It said, Though ladies' tennis is my favourite sport, this prize appeals to my sense. They're very good looking, but I'd get a booking if I didn't have a licence. So, here we are again. One of them has to go. Any ideas?
It sounded as if there was more than one thing there.
Yes? Well, what did you think? What did you think sounded more than... Have you any ideas, Bill?
No, I think it's a dog, actually.
You think it's a dog?
Yeah.
No, it's not a dog.
It's a hat. Reject the hat.
We reject the hat.
You will,
We've got a
definitely?
dog.
We've got a dog as well.
You have a dog as well, there's a cat. Right. Okay, you're rejecting the hat from Patty Coombs, and let's see what it was. She said this prize appeals to her sense and that they were very good looking. Well, of course, cars are good looking, and the police would book you if you ran one without a licence. But if it isn't the car in this case, you'd have to think of another thing you'd need a licence for. That provides good looking, and there's also a tie-up with ladies' tennis. The prize, of course, is television. Ladies' tennis is the best of 3 sets, and that's what you've rejected, 3 television sets. Right, the larger one is the most modern streamlined colour model on the market. The other one has a swivel action, so you can watch it from any angle, even in bed if you want to. And where's the third? Ah, of course. Just a moment. Here's the third. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah, a pocket one. You go in the pocket.
Yeah.
You've been talking about these?
Yeah.
Well, just have a look at this, if you will. It's terrific, isn't it? There we go. Let's switch it on. We might get some. How about that, huh? You could have beaten the television licensed man and everybody with that. Yes? It really is a fabulous thing, isn't it? I think it's better than the other 2, don't you? I shouldn't really say that. I think they're all marvellous, but it's a terrific thing. You have rejected it, so switch off, off it goes, and away it goes. Thank you, Gail. Thank you very much indeed, Jenny. Off they go. Something else has been rejected. You really would have loved that, would you?
Very much.
Very much indeed. Oh, well, never mind. It's time for another scene, of course. Now, we had Wonder Woman just now. Now, she is quite a gal, but my favourite, I don't know about you, Bill, it happens to be, you know, Angie Dickinson, policewoman? Yeah. Because crooks love being arrested by her, you know. They're living in hopes that one day when she goes for the gun in her shoulder holster, she's going to bring out the wrong 38. Anyway, right here we have Lieutenant Colombo.
Yeah, look, I heard you had a problem here. Somebody said there was some bother or something or other. How you doing? It's
All right,
nice
Lieutenant. LAPD. Lousy and poorly dressed.
Oh, that's isn't that nice? This is the studio. Look, I can see you're tremendously busy here, so I'm going to get right down to the point. You got a dustbin missing, right?
That's right.
Well, that's terrific, because I know all about dustbins. As a matter of fact, I found this coat in one. It's really terrific. But you know something, Mr. Rogers, there's one thing that bothers me. If this was my show and one of my prizes went missing, I'd be a lot more worried. Unless I had something to do with the disappearance. And you do have a kind of criminal face, you know what I mean? Nervous, twitchy eyes and a twitch, yeah. And come to think of it, you were the last one seen with a dustbin.
Just a minute. You don't think I stole Dusty Bin, do you?
Oh, no, relax. In my case, it's always the ones you least suspect. But before I go, there's one final thing I'd like to leave you. I'm gonna leave you this. Oh. Heavy smoker.
That's your MacGuffin,
Just one of my MacGuffins, that's the... My
And
wife
do you have a rhyme?
She thinks you're terrific, my wife. She really does, I can tell you.
Would you read the rhyme then for Pauline and Bill?
Yes, and Ted, I'd like to read this as myself if it may, as Maxton G. Beasley.
This is Maxton G. Beasley,
There's people at home who don't even know I'm on the show. Here's the rhyme. Think of a grill, a plate, a scrape, and a rate, and something that's bought to move. No need to be nervous. Your regular service should make sure it all goes off smooth. Ted, may I ask you a question?
What's that, Lieutenant?
Is that camera actually on right now?
That is on right now.
Hi, honey. Thanks.
Maxton Beasley, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Right. Okay, here we are
I
again.
think that might be the dustbin.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, I can tell you, when
Probably
you
be
just
wrong.
heard that from Max, and I can read you Wonder Woman's bracelet again, or the glass from Sherlock Holmes, which was the first scene you saw. Which
Yes,
one?
I think the glass.
Would you like to hear that again?
Yes, please.
Right. Okay, Mike Newman brought this in. He said, we'd like all good homes to have one in one of its colourful guises. The ones in my street aren't nearly so neat as this one of our special prizes. So, what do you reckon, Pauline?
Dear.
How about it, Bill?
Well, that sounds like the car, actually, you know.
That sounds like the car? Mm-hmm. And the hat sounded like a dog.
Yeah.
True, true.
Well,
Well, what do you reckon?
We'll reject that in the hope that it's the dustbin.
You're
Please?
rejecting... You sure about... How about you, Bill? Do you feel sure about that?
Yes, I'll settle with what...
All right, you're going to get rid of Maxton's cigar. And the rhyme said... What did it say? Think of a grill, a plate, a scrape, and a rate, and something that's bought to move. Needs no need to be nervous. Your regular service should make sure it all goes off smooth. Well, is that a radiator grill? And a number plate for a car that's bought to move at a rate that would require regular service to make it go off smooth?
Yeah.
No, it isn't the car. So let's think again. After our grills at home, we scrape off our plate into something that's bought to move once a week that's paid for on the rates as part of a regular service by the dustman. Yes, we have rejected tonight's booby prize represented by Dusty Bin. Well, there you are. It's been rejected, yes? You could have had a brand new dustbin. Would you have liked that?
I've just bought one.
You've just bought one of those? Did you need to come here tonight? Not at all. Okay. Bill, okay. Thank you very much indeed, Jenny. Off it goes. You've rejected it. Right, we now come to our last scene, and still nobody has discovered the whereabouts of Dusty. Well, perhaps our next detective might have more luck as we return once again to the Hotel Orient Express, where two thieves are hiding out with their plunder. And are they in for a surprise?
Now for the arrest. Oh.
Not a bad haul, eh, Bonnie? A priceless collection of old stamps and the Mona Lisa from the Louvre.
This is Inspector Clouseau. Open in the name of the law.
It's the police! Let's go down the fire escape. We're surrounded. We're done for.
Don't worry, it's only Clouseau.
I am counting to 3, then I'm busting in. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh.
We're okay. He fell down the fire escape.
Oh, a slight accident, but at least I solved the case.
Inspector.
Inspector Clouseau.
Are you leaving that as the MacGuffin?
I have a clue, sir. I am leaving it. You might get a few bob for that.
You got the rhyme too, Chris?
I have indeed, yes. Here we go. I put my spoke in all the time. The criminals know I'm not tough. In every case, I lose the chase because my legs aren't fast enough.
Oh, thank you, Inspector Clouseau.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
Well, now then.
Spoke.
What do you think that is?
The bike.
Yes? What, the last one that Clouseau's just left?
Yes, I think so.
You think that's a
The
bite?
spoke.
Yeah. Well, he's just left that. I can read you the Sherlock Holmes one again, or you can also hear the Wonder Woman again. Which one would you like to hear?
The Wonder Woman.
Like to hear Wonder Woman again? Right, that says it has parts of steel and parts of glass, and the running cost should be low. You can ride out a storm and still keep warm when you've got nowhere to go. So, there you go. The final 3.
What we think is the bike, we'd like to
What you
reject.
think is the bike you would like to
Might be
reject?
wrong,
You sure about that?
Yes.
Well, you're pretty good. You got rid of the dustbin.
Yes.
Got it all going for you here. Right, let's have a look now at what Clouseau said for you. He said, I put my spoke in all the time. The criminals know I'm not tough. In every case, I lose the chase because my legs aren't fast enough. Well, if Clouseau's legs aren't fast enough, he'd be needing something in the way of transport. Well, could that be a car? He did say he put his spoke in it. Well, it's not a car, but it is a form of transport. It has spokes and a frame. Yes, you were right, a bicycle, but what sort? Clouseau said he wasn't tough. So here's a home exercise bike to keep you fit. Well, that will be good for keeping you fit indoors in the cold weather, but when the weather's fine, we'd want you to enjoy the fresh air. So in addition, here's 2 matching touring bikes for a man and a woman. Altogether are worth £386. You made it. Yeah. Look at that, Bill. They fold up and you can carry them around the streets with you and everything. Marvellous, huh? Could you have done with that?
At the caravan, yes.
Well, there you go. It has been rejected. Another terrific prize. OK, girls, take them away. Well, now, here we are. Pauline and Bill, we're down to 2 MacGuffins on the table. And when we have 2 here, I can read both of them again, actually. The first one here, Wonder Woman said it has parts of steel and parts of glass, and the running costs should be low. You can ride out a storm and still keep warm when you've got nowhere to go. That was from Wonder Woman, and from Sherlock Holmes, the first scene we had, Mike Newman brought this in. We'd like all good homes to have one in one of its colourful guises. The ones in my street aren't nearly so neat as this one of our special prizes. So?
Street. Class. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Reject the bracelet, please.
What do you reckon, Bill?
Yeah.
You've gone along with her all the way here, haven't you?
Yeah. She's always right.
Well, that's
that now.
nice of you to own up, that really is. You sure about that?
No, but I would say yes.
What do you want to do? Which one do you want to reject?
The bracelet.
You want to reject the bracelet?
Please.
All right, fine. That came from Wonder Woman. And now let's see what it says. The rhyme said it has parts of steel and parts of glass, and the running cost should be low. Well, could it be the car? It goes on, you can ride out a storm and still keep warm when you've got nowhere to go. Well, you can sit in the car and manage to keep warm even in a storm. But this prize is not the car, so what else is made of glass and steel, protects you from the weather, and helps to keep your heating costs down low? What you have rejected for your home is £1,000 worth of double-glazed, complete sealed units. Look at this. This would have been enough for your whole house, provided, of course, you didn't live in a mansion, and it included a patio door which would have been delivered free and fitted for you, altogether £1,000 worth, huh? Well, now, Bill, could you have done with that?
Yes, definitely.
You could have done.
Definitely, yeah.
So who made the right decision there? Pauline gave it the elbow, right? Oh, dear, well, that's it. It's gone, so it has to be taken away. Bye-bye, Murray, fellas. Will you take it away? There we go. Well, what do you think that can be? Well, who knows? This could be anything. You know, we do get up to a lot of tricks on this show, right? Yes. That was from the first scene. You've stuck with that all the way through. Mike Newman as Sherlock Holmes left it, and let's see what it says. Right. We'd like all good homes to have one in one of its colourful guises. The ones in my street aren't nearly so neat as this one of our special prizes. Well, what could you find in a street that isn't necessarily all that neat is a very special prize on this show and appears very colourful every week. Well, you didn't think that was a dustbin, did you? Otherwise, you would have stuck with it. Yes, it isn't. It's our special prize you find in the street, and it's turned up in a wide range of different colours every week here. What you have won is tonight's star prize, the car. Yeah. Can't believe it. Well, Pauline and Bill, you'd better believe it. I'll tell you what we ought to do. Let's take those off you. So you can come round and have a quick look at that, huh? I'm sure you'd like to do that. Right, come round here if you can. Bill, who's going to drive? Is it going to be you? Pauline's going to drive as well. Okay. You're just going to be the passenger. In you get, Bill. Fantastic. You won tonight's star prize. Now, do you have one of these? No. They do not have one of these. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week. More fun, a lot of prizes, and a lot of big, big friends and lovely people like this. See you next week on 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody.